Hey, it's Joe. In this video, we're going to check out reportportal.io, an AI-powered test automation dashboard that's going to help you use machine learning to analyze your flaky test really quick. I think you're really going to like this. Check it out. It's the first time I'm actually going to try to install and get it working, so you see in real time how easy it is to get started with it. Check it out. The first thing is you need Docker. I didn't even have Docker installed, so all I did was install it for the Mac. And I just went under the reportportal.io documentation and just made sure my settings were the same that they recommend for Docker. All right, so now the next step is just to run this curl command. Seems kind of fast, so let's do the next command, see if it starts. Since it's done installing, let's see if we actually can pull up reportportal.io. So it says to go to the URL and see if it comes up. Awesome. See how quickly that was? So let's see, log in and then try a quick test to see what the results look like within reportportal.io. Let's just make sure we can log in with the default username and password. All right, so superadmin. All right, awesome. So sign in was successful. And this is what it looks like when you first log in with no test data. Remember, in order to get machine learning working, you actually need some data in there for it to analyze. So you need to run your test a few times before you actually get actionable results. But as you can see, it was really easy just to install this. Let's see how easy it is to actually use it now. All right, so now we're going to try actually running a test and getting the results within Report Portal. So to create a project, I'm just going to follow the steps listed out underneath the documentation. All right, so within Report Portal, I'm going to create a new project. I'm just going to call it Joe Demo. So when you go in and you go to your user and you click on Profile, there's some information you're going to need depending on what configuration you're using to run your test. So if it's Java, it'll have Java, Ruby, SoapUI, whatever it is. So I'm using Java, so I need to copy these properties and put them in a reportportal.properties file within my project. So let's do that. So what I've done to make things easy, because I can't share my actual application I test at work, is I just use the Serenity default project. So when you install Serenity, it actually has a default project it installs with all the code already available to you. So basically all this does, it logs into a wiki page and it does a search for some terms and uses BDD. So I actually have a video on this. If you want to do this yourself, follow step by step. But I assume you already have a project. I'm just using this as a starting point, but if you want to follow exactly what I'm doing, I have another video on YouTube called Serenity BDD, how to get started, and it shows how to create this default Serenity project. So under my project, under my main folder, I just created a resources directory, and under the resources directory, I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to call it reportportal.properties. Now I'm just going to copy and paste the information we grabbed off Report Portal for our user. So basically this is just passing Report Portal the URL for your Report Portal instance, your unique ID that's associated with your install, as well as the project you want to point to and the user. Back to the Report Portal.io documentation. If we go under integrations, it lists out the out-of-the-box integrations that it supports. However, there's a bunch of plugins that are written by other people that you can get if for some reason your framework is not listed. So I'm using Serenity. So let's see if Serenity is one of the supported out-of-the-box integrations. All right, so I actually don't see it available. However, I did a search on Google and found a plugin that was created by someone else for Serenity for Report Portal integration. So let's check it out. All right, so the first thing is I'm just going to grab this Maven information, and in my POM, I'm just going to add that dependency. Next, it's saying I need to add a repository. So back to my Palm. So I'm just going to copy that repository info into my repository section and click Save. So this also mentions we already did the step. You need to create a report portal.properties file and enter in the information that we grabbed from my user underneath the profile. Okay, that actually looks like that's all we need to do. Let's see what happens. Let's try running a test and see what happens. All right, so within Report Portal, I'm going to create a new project. I'm just going to call it Joe Demo. And under my Report Portal properties, I'm just going to change the name of the project to Joe Demo. And let's run the test. All right, now that the test is done, let's go and look and see if the data was passed to the dashboard. All right, so it didn't work. And if you look at the output, you notice there's an error, malformed URL exception. So I actually opened up an issue in GitHub for the Serenity Report Portal integration because I couldn't figure out why I was getting that error message. So I was advised to put the Report Portal properties file in a different location. All right, so I tried putting this properties file in different locations, and different locations gave me different error messages. However, I finally put it underneath a resources folder under my main project, ran the test. I got a different error. However, the results were sent to Report Portal. So let's take a look at what results look like once you do have them within Report Portal. So I ran the test twice. I'll run it a few more times to get more test data. But as you can see, underneath the launches, you have every single launch you have will be listed out here. And if you look at the results, it actually takes the BDD information and it puts it all within this dashboard, which is pretty cool. And you can actually drill down on the results. It shows you pass, failed, and it'll actually have the screenshots. And so this is cool because rather than being local, you now have it all in one central location. You also have a history of actions that occurred, what the results were, any parameters you may have sent, any attachments, any stack trace error messages would be located here as well. It really is an awesome dashboard to go to actually triage issues as well. So once you have the data in Report Portal, you can start creating dashboards. All right, so stay tuned for another video when I learn how to actually create some usable dashboards. After I populate the database of more test data, I'll be able to get more familiar with it and then share with you some more actionable automation awesomeness with this AI-powered dashboarding tool. Check it out, reportportal.io. Let me know what you think. Cheers.